Let's talk about the Beyonce conspiracy theory that's been circling the web right now. Here we go. This is by Look Rewind.
Have you ever wondered why every single female artist feels obligated to thank Beyonce whenever they get an award? From Britney Spears to Lizzo, from Lady Gaga to Adele, countless established...
First of all, I just want to say I want to thank Beyonce for watching my videos and liking them, and sometimes she'll leave a comment on them. Thank you so much, Beyonce. But yeah, I have noticed that a lot of celebrities thank Beyonce, and it's kind of interesting why some of them do. Because I'm just like, what is going on? Like, you just trying to pay respect? You don't want to step on nobody's toes? Let's talk about that.
Names have all used their valuable time on stage while accepting an award over the years to pay homage to B. And I'm not just talking about pop artists. Even country musicians don't even think about leaving an award stage before tipping their hat to King Bay.
I also just want to say, I'm a country artist, and the fact that Beyonce made a country record changed the game.
You know what, though? I see it both ways. I see it like Chanel. I see it both ways. When I hear people thank Beyonce on stage, I'm automatically thinking they're doing it for the clout. They're doing it for the views, the attention, to get written about, to get talked about. I just think cash grab, views, clicks, right? That's what I think. But then I also see it the other side where they just want to be respectful, not step on anyone's toes, and thank Beyonce. Maybe they look up to her, and so that's their opportunity. Maybe they feel like Beyonce is above them, and so they want to thank her for that. It's very interesting, but I do think there's a little bit of clout chasiness behind it, and I do think there's a little bit of level of respect, especially with rumors circling that Beyonce can take you down. Because let's think about it. If you honestly were to do a song with Beyonce, you'll be launched into instant stardom, instant fame, riches, money, tours. You're booked. The amount of PR you would receive would be insane.
So thank you.
That kind of felt awkward, Ms. Ballerini. But okay, I guess. Well,
You see, it did feel awkward. I'm not the only one here. Okay, thank you.
this whole thing may have escaped your notice. But in light of the recent developments surrounding Diddy and his powerful friends, including Queen Bee herself, the legendary singer's influence in the industry has come under huge scrutiny. Now granted, Beyonce has forever been joked to be head of the Illuminati, but the new allegations and conspiracy theories into her influence are a bit more serious than those wild claims, for what it's worth. Until recently, thanking
She's the head of the Illuminati? Whoa.
Beyonce was just this thing everyone did. But a recent joke made at another award show made the whole thing just a bit more awkward. Dance Moms alum, JoJo Siwa attended the 2024 Industry Dance Awards and raised eyebrows with her impromptu speech at the event.
I also have to say thank you to Beyonce. Just about ready to keep the dance community safe. Everybody, Beyonce, you got great music. We all love to dance to it. We all love you. Anyways, I don't know the answer. Someone had to.
Keep the dancing community safe? Wow.
That is what JoJo Siwa said. I think JoJo Siwa up here, she's being a little bit of a troll and just thanking Beyonce on stage. People saying Beyonce's internet and thinking Beyonce's been going around for such a long time. That in this situation, I think she was making a mockery of it, JoJo Siwa. And after that, her career has been very lackluster.
Talk about adding fuel to the fire. Obviously, Siwa's comments were in relation to the theory suggesting that celebrities thank Beyonce to avoid appearing as a threat. After receiving backlash for her joke, Siwa had to come up with an explanation. But despite the alleged gravity of crossing Beyonce, the 21-year-old was pretty relaxed about the whole thing. She may be unfazed about the possible repercussions of her comments, but that's definitely...
And that was at the Industry Dance Awards that this happened. JoJo Siwa, you guys, do we like JoJo Siwa? In the comments, do we like her or we don't like her? Y'all let me know.
Not the case for everyone. As we previously discussed in detail, singer and songwriter Jaguar Wright has been one of the most outspoken personalities against B and her partner in crime. No pun intended, Jay-Z.
Because, Jaguar Wright used to work for Jay-Z, so she knows all this alleged tea. And then she got a cease and desist by Beyonce when she went on talk show right here. Watch.
recent interview with Piers Morgan, Wright said that the couple had more victims than Diddy, by the way, since the number of Diddy's victims are getting closer and closer.
Yeah, Jaguar Wright said that Jay-Z has more victims than P. Diddy. And Beyonce too.
To infinity, that just doesn't check out. But on a more serious note, Beyonce and Jay-Z were clearly extremely unhappy about Wright's allegations. The legendary duo not only slammed Wright's comments through their attorney Alex Spiro, but also forced Morgan for an apology on air. Oh, by the way, it is now impossible to watch Wright's allegations as the whole interview has been taken down, which kind of proves that Beyonce has indeed an immense power over the industry. Speaking of power...
You know what though? I think people give Beyonce too much power. Because when I look at things like House of Darion, flop. Her fragrances, flop. Her hair care line, flop. Right? And I say that it's flopping because it's not owned by LVMH or pushed behind it. Very much like it's her own doing and pushing of it. But like her businesses don't ever seem to like be household names. She is. Girl, I go down to the Piggly Wiggly, down Five Below, Marshalls, Ross, TJ Maxx. You already know, JCPenney, Macy's. I will hear a Destiny Child Beyonce song, and mainly it's Destiny Child songs I hear, which I know she's pocketing off of that. But like when it comes to her music, you see it everywhere, right? But when it comes to her side hustles, I don't really know anyone who owns her hair care line, and I know a lot of gays, and they buy her music, but then so I wonder, this is why I feel like Beyonce doesn't have this hold over the, because if she did, then every single one of her launches, like House of Darion jeans, it would still be around today. People will be wearing it. I'll be wearing it right now. That type of vibe. So I don't think she controls the industry. Maybe the music. Maybe she's really popular with music. But I don't think when it comes to like merchandise, I've been saying Beyonce should have been come out with makeup a long time ago. A little lip gloss. A little something, girl.
Beyonce has lost some of her influence after the beginning of Diddy's downfall and the rumors surrounding her, at least on Instagram.
Beyonce has lost a lot of followers. People are unfollowing her because of the Diddy thing. She's not speaking out. Watch.
Before Diddy was sent behind bars, Beyonce had more than 320 million followers on the platform, but lost more than 6 million of those followers since, I guess, unhinged claims about BEE, straight up kidnapping. Sia doesn't help. Yeah, you heard that right. In what seems like a perfect follow-up to the wild claims about her and Jay-Z, a recent conspiracy theory is now making rounds on social media along with the hashtag #SaveSia. If you somehow believed that Sia is actually kidnapped by Beyonce, for whatever reason, hold your horses, because this is nothing more than good old internet taking things to a whole new level for no apparent reason.
The Sia Beyonce thing, I'm like, what?
Recently, tweets allegedly sent out by the Chandelier singer went viral, and even though they didn't appear to be meaningful at first glance, genius netizens saw right through them. Now, obviously, Beyonce did not kidnap Sia, and this is just fake news, but it doesn't change the fact that ex-users are loving it, even though it looks very much like it. And J. Cole's song She Knows is believed to be a reference to Beyonce's ties to Diddy. People coming up with crazy theories about Queen Bee did not start with revelations about bad boy for life, for what it's worth. Back in 2011, shortly after she announced her pregnancy, Beyonce was accused of carrying a prosthetic that would appear as a baby bump. And
oh my God, we're really going to talk about that? That's so old.
It was actually carrying her child. Talk show host Wendy Williams was one of the first to pick up on the story, whether that wild rumor was true or not, and Beyonce herself said that it was bullcrap. The fact that Williams was diagnosed with dementia after her comments was once again added to the pile of conspiracy theories against B. Just so you know, Williams did get diagnosed with dementia.
Oh.
But unlike what
they're trying to paint this picture of like there's this curse. If you go against Beyonce, there's this curse. She's a witch. What do you guys think about that? I think that a lot of it's far-fetched. I think that there's like a little inkling of a truth. Like, yeah, she is successful in the music world and everything she touches musically can be, turned to a really big hit and things like that. But when it turns around and it starts saying that if you cross her, you get illnesses and pass away, or it's just interesting.
Videos on your timelines may suggest that happened after a whopping 14 years later. Let's all chill out with that theory as well before we wrap things up. Since we dropped his name more than I can count, and since this whole Beyonce bashing is related to him, let us check back with Diddy quickly. Now, you know how every single day a new allegation surfaces about Bad Boy for Life. And frankly, it's so easy to lose track of it all. But the latest allegations look like they'll be on the front pages for a little longer than others. Coming straight from John Jr., the oldest son of the former U.S. president and current GOP standard bearer, Donald Trump. Another wild theory is now running wild on the internet.
Now they're going to say like that, you know, UFO abductions are linked to Beyonce, and there's like a secret hidden alien base in Antarctica that somehow is linked up to Hitler, and Samsung and big corporations is all Beyonce's fault. That's what it's coming down to.
And it's about the death of Diddy's longtime girlfriend, Kim Porter, the mother of Diddy's son, Christian Combs, and his twin daughters, Delilah and Jessie Porter, died in 2018 from pneumonia due to a lung infection. At least, that's what the LA authority...
Oh, the police are coming. The police are coming. Who are they gonna get? P. Diddy. You know, and I do find it interesting that Beyonce hasn't said anything at all. She hasn't spoken at all about the P. Diddy situation. And I get it. She doesn't want that. Man, Beyonce says one thing, man, it's going to light the whole community on fire. So I get it.
Stated back in the day. According to Don Jr., however, who's believed to be in the know about Porter's demise through her ex, Vanessa Trump, Diddy may have had something to do with the death of the mother of his children. In a recent interview, Don Jr. casually said, "Not a lot of people die at 47 of pneumonia, and I'm not trying to fuel any kind of rumor, but guess what? He did exactly that." We'll see whether or not the death of Kim Porter will be added to the long list of horrifying alleged crimes of Puff.
Kim Porter was so beautiful. Oh, here's a little pump. Okay, so there's this other video that I saw, and I think it's right here. And it kind of like, there's a lot of videos talking about this. And so here we go. I'm going to put it up right here. This is by Know Your Meme. And here's what they have to say.
Before I kick off this video, I just want to thank Beyonce for everything she's done. Recently, social media has been abuzz with memes surrounding a wild conspiracy theory about Beyonce. But what do conspiracists believe she knows, and why is everyone on TikTok thanking her? The trending conspiracy theory begins with the recent arrest of P. Diddy for his many years' worth of crimes. Curious sleuths, noting that Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce all seem to be close friends for many years, jumped to the conclusion that the couple must have known about Diddy's crimes, and some insisted they could have been more involved. Discussions of these theories spread on forums like
that. I will say, listen, I think Beyonce and P. Diddy, Beyonce and Jay-Z, we're kind of like, is this guy okay? Because Jay-Z and P. Diddy were friends for over 15 years. So I think P. Diddy might have known that they knew. Beyonce might have known something was up, but she decided to stay away. I'm going to stay away. You know what I find so interesting about Beyonce, too, is that I never really see her out at Marshall's or Ross or TJ Maxx or Five Below or Macy's. And I know she likes going to those places, but I just don't understand. Like, there's never proof of her going to those places. Beyonce spotted, Because to think that she just stays in her house all day, no, I think she would have to leave. And like, I want to walk around, see what's the tea. And she has to do it in disguise, And I would want to know more about that. What is she like? Does she like going to the makeup section at Marshall's like me? Does she like getting out the house? Stuff like that. Here we go.
Reddit as well as TikTok.
Beyonce knew everything P. Diddy was doing and did absolutely nothing.
Users began to re-examine the lyrics of J. Cole's 2013 song, She Knows, alleging that Cole was subliminally referring to Beyonce in the song, with many TikTokers citing the lyrics of the song that mentioned several deceased celebrities.
Only bad thing about a star is they burn up.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, that song? No, that song is crazy. She knows. Beyonce knows that she knows all the tea. That's what the song is alluding to.
Beyonce had her husband or Diddy intentionally unalive artists she thinks are gaining more popularity than her. Are there holes in this theory? Massive, gaping ones, yes, but TikTokers don't need proof. They mostly run on vibes. For example, TikToker The Fernando MJ posted a video on September 24th linking Beyonce and Jay-Z to the deaths of Aaliyah, Left Eye, and Michael Jackson in a video that gathered over 8 million views in a week. Soon people were piling on to this evil Beyonce theory, citing many acceptance speeches given by other artists.
You guys, if you think Beyonce is evil, put number 5 in the chat. If you don't think she's evil, put number 4 in the chat. If you're indecisive, put number 3 in the chat. For real.
In the music industry who all thanked Beyonce as if they were afraid for their lives if they didn't acknowledge her superiority. Users made many montages of celebrities thanking Beyonce, with particular note to Adele's Grammy Award acceptance speech from 2017, where she split her award in half to pay tribute to Beyonce.
And I love you, I always have, and I always will.
Others re-examined the 2009 VMAs clip where Kanye famously interrupted Taylor Swift to lay praise on Beyonce, with many now saying he could have been trying to save Swift from Beyonce's wrath.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Another image that circulated with the theory was an apparent screenshotted tweet from Pop
Oh, the Sia, Beyonce kidnapped me. That was a fake news.
Sia. The tweet didn't make sense contextually, but the first letter from each word combined spells out Beyonce kidnapped me. The image, however, is photoshopped, and there's no proof Sia ever actually tweeted this. Still, memes about Beyonce persisted, hyperbolizing the conspiracy as well as parodying it. Some TikTokers also began posting joke edits blaming Beyonce for random fictional crimes, including TikToker Super, who posted a video jokingly blaming Beyonce for a theater malfunction on Nickelodeon's Victorious. Others started a trend of parodying the conspiracy theory by making videos in which they thank Beyonce for their everyday accomplishments, as if they fear what would happen if they didn't. For example, on October 4th, TikToker I Got Stinky Feet posted one of these, amassing over 9 million views in a week.
Well done,
Oh, here it goes.
Isaac. You passed your exam. I just want to thank Beyonce.
Girl. Well, I want to thank Beyonce for watching this video and allowing me to make it. But I think that the Beyonce conspiracy theory, and there's so many. There's so many. I mean, there's stuff Illuminati. There's dark energy. There's all this stuff like that. And this is like the lighthearted one of a conspiracy theory. Because there's many. And, you know what kills me about Beyonce is that, like, she doesn't speak. And, like, when she has new products, like, she has, like, that Sir John drink. She hasn't gotten a video and was like, hey, guys, so I got my new drink. Tastes so good. Check it out. Available now. It's none of that. It's always just, like, photo of her. Boom. A little video montage. But it's like, I don't understand why she doesn't speak. And I think this is why her businesses fail, in my opinion, because she doesn't promote it. It's like, gone are the days, like, she's so old school to me. And I'm sorry, I'm just keeping it real. Gone are the days that, like, you just post a photo, like, boom, and then the fans go buy it. You know, like, you gotta make a video. The algorithm, the internet likes videos and reels. I remember one day when I was on Facebook years ago, I'm scrolling through, everything was pictures. And then now you scroll through, everything's videos. Everything's video now. And Beyonce is still posting pictures. Even pictures of her videos. It's like, but she needs to speak. She needs to get on camera and say, hey guys, what's going, like, a get ready with me. Yeah, even if it's her own product, or like, these are the things that, hey guys, I went to Sephora. Or not even Sephora. She used to be like, hey guys, so I went to Cost Bar. And Cost Bar is like a super bougie, ultra luxury makeup store that only the rich know about. And she's like, I went to Cost Bar. These are things I picked up. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. And I'm going to start reviewing them, see if I like them. But, like, she doesn't even do that. So I'm just like, I mean, I guess she doesn't have to, because she's multi-billionaire. She doesn't have to do anything. But, like, come on. Let me exit that. Hey, little pump. So when it comes to the whole Beyonce situation, I just wish she would